And so you'd had a procedure before, and your hairline's just too thin.
Correct. Correct.
So we'll get a bunch of singles and a few doubles, pack that hairline. You know, going for you, you got plenty of hair. Going against you, you got really pale skin and fine black hair. So it just takes a lot of hair to make a change.
Yes.
Still staying in focus?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple ways we can do this. One is with this elliptical punch. You can score the skin. And then almost like a mini strip, cut and really avoid any and all transections. And then once you have the skin incised, since you reach in, and again without making any transections, still in focus, Tiffany?
Just
There's one argument that somebody had recently was that there were too many transections, and I would hypothesize that there's almost 0 transections. So film that if you can. And there's follicles right at the edge. I mean, there are 0 transections on this thing, and that took. There was a counter on the machine. I'll know for sure, but I would guess it took us 35 seconds to get that piece out. And then we'll put it in saline. Let's close that one up. Alright, there we go. And because it's, you know, there's no bleeding, but the, you know, the old plugs were just left open and it scarred in. Did you take one little 2/0 stitch, you got yourself a closed, tension-free slit. And some of these guys will need a second stitch, but that'll turn out to be a dash, what, less than a centimeter long, and out of that we got 25 or 30 strip quality grafts with no, I would say no transections, maybe one, who knows, but certainly way less than the FUEs that this fella had elsewhere that left lots of little deep pigmented spots and no real growth. Big spots with no hair.
there.
So did that hurt a whole lot?
Not at all.
Great. And so I don't know how many punches we did. We'll count them up. But this should be fine. And this should be just fine little dashes. So the grafts are being dissected, and definitely got some hair there. Part of the way numbed up. So finish numbing up and then make some slits. How are those grafts?
Good.
So those are like strip quality grafts, not those little FUEs.
Yes, you can see him.
How many?
Sorry. So he's dealing 140, 150 every 3.
So about 50 per punch.
Yes. 50. Yeah.
And you're putting them in really tight. I was telling him that when I was making the holes, he had a whole bunch of 2s and 3s pretty close to the edge. So camouflaging them with these singles ought to really help. So out of those little punches, we got 1,192 grafts. Wendy's putting the last 1 or 2 in right now. And unlike a virgin head hair transplant, where there would be no space between the grafts, there are a couple of spaces here, but remember, he'd already paid for hair put in elsewhere, and so we went around those, so that's why it may not look quite as dense in a couple of spots. This hairline really ought to turn out great. Did I hurt you much today?
Not at all.
And girls, were those grafts good?
Yes, they're perfect.